Hello there. I am just starting you off live before I hit live on Insight Timer. That is where the conversation will take place, unless I can actually catch it from other platforms, which I tend to miss, so I apologize. But if you'd like to hang out on another platform, you're more than welcome to. I will be live on Insight Timer in 1 second. So welcome. Thank you for being here. Let's get this party started. Good now, Pam. KD, Belinda, good now, loves. How are y'all feeling? And can y'all hear me okay? Am I loud and clear? Tired, but in a good way. Good. I'm glad you're here. Good now, Justin. You made it, yes. Me too. Pam too. Well, y'all know this will be a quick session. I'll give it a couple minutes. I know it's a busy time of evening on a Sunday. Who else has popped in? Nicole, Nikki Ocean. That's how I spell Nikki. I like it. Good now and welcome. Hello, namesake. I love it. Um, teacher here. You're a teacher here on IT as well? Please do share. I love meeting new teachers. Hey, I can dig it. It's so fun. Hey, V, good now, love. And you can like go in too quickly. And when I first started, I was like doing it like almost every evening. And I was like, I had to back off, but school, I think I was on spring break or something at the time. So it was a little bit palpable or easy or feasible. And then when school started and I tried to maintain that, I was like, oh no. Good now, Debbie and Moon Shadow. Oh my goodness. How did I not know that there was a llama emoji? Yes, yes. For anyone just joining, Nicole, Nikki Ocean here is an IT teacher. Please check her out. I'll come find you as well. You're watching the Olympics. I love the Olympics. I haven't watched them in years though. All right, let's get this party started. Good now, Nathan. Um, and who else has popped in? Rose. Good now, love. I think I said good now, Jamie. I was like, I think I said good now to everyone I see, and then another pops in. Good now, V. Just dropped in to see what's going on. Yeah, we're on day 3 of a challenge that just popped into my head. So it Reflex Reset challenge. So basically, the intent, you're so welcome. The intent is to widen the gap between things that you do reflexively. For me, it was checking for text messages and new emails like way too close together. It's like it became just too much. I'm like, really, Nick? This is this is too much. And so creating healthier habits around things that are reflexive, being more mindful, and just so giving yourself a 10-second pause before you do whatever that habit is. It could be grabbing food, good now, Rose. It could be blowing up on someone, whatever it is, whatever habit that you do reflexively and kind of unconsciously. The intent was to give yourself 10 seconds and see if that 10 can expand into longer and longer times, and to a point where you're retraining your nervous system and your brain. So that was the point. Good now, CG, another teacher in the house. Good now, Jamie Love. So anyone who has been, thank you. Good now, Elizabeth. Yeah, so if the day 1, I'm only doing days 1, 3, and 5 live. Just as quick check-ins. They're really quick. The replays are on my YT channel. if you want to just see what that was all about and what people said. Justin had shared something with me earlier today, and if it weren't for him sharing that with me, I would have forgotten that I scheduled this. So, Justin, would you mind sharing your experience? I was like, yes, that's exactly one of the goals of this whole challenge. And who else popped in? Good now, CG. I Knowing him, he is typing. I was about to order a meal that was near 2,000 calories, even though he's big as a pencil. I'm just kidding. And that 10-second pause helped you make a healthier decision, I think is what you were sharing. So has anyone do y'all kind of know what I'm alluding to, right? If there's is there any habit that you tend to do reflexively and you would like to shift it and retrain your brain and your body from just doing it automatically? Justin said, but I ended up getting kava. That 10-second pause helped me to get a healthier meal. I love it. I love it. This is literally the whole point of this. It's just a 5-day challenge to just bring extra awareness into your daily um, habits. And not only awareness, but a way to shift away from something that is a habit that you're like, I don't want to continue this habit. This is not really serving me. So 10 seconds helps get your prefrontal thinking brain back online as opposed to your more likely your limbic brain, which is the emotional brain, because a lot of times we're doing things out of some type of emotion. Could be boredom, could be whatever it may be. So the idea is when that gap comes about, don't fill it with something. Just allow yourself to be in that gap of nothingness for at least 10 seconds. Rose says, parenting responses too quickly, more space between time is God sent. I love it. Yeah. Justin says around 550 calories, but I think even though I'm not massive, but I do think eating bad adds up, even if it's not affecting, yep, presently. Yeah, absolutely. For you, Jamie, is smoking. How'd you do? Why you cover? Don't, there's no shame here. There's baby steps to everything. Everybody has their own journey. You want to share more about that? Pam says something that happened today during a yoga class I took for the first time. The Shavas, I don't know how to say it, part. Sometimes I can get yoga words, but sometimes I cannot. Shavadishna part had music going with lyrics, and I was able to tune out the lyrics. It sounds like you wanted to tune them out, so that's good. I'm gonna celebrate that for you, with you. Nicole says, using my iPad has been no bueno for me. I deleted a bunch of apps, not IT though, forcing me to use my PC more mindfully. I love that. Yeah, there was an app. Good night, good now, Bon Bon. There was an app I had that was it was getting bad because it used to be it was like a little simple game of adding numbers or whatever, and it used to be just a few minutes before bed. Well, not right before bed, but before bed. And then it got to while I'm eating or while I'm listening to something, and I was like, I need to delete this app as I kept playing the game. It took a minute, but I finally deleted the app because it talking about no bueno. I was like, this is becoming ridiculous. We're not doing this. This is not how I want to train my brain, right? Winning, both of us winning. Jamie says, man, I should have listened to my mom. The end quiet part got you, Pam. They were like, got you. I know, right? But not anymore. Nope. I'm like, my time is more valuable than this game. My brain waves, all that is more valuable than doing this. No shame, we're all dealing. I'm still in PJs. Need to go out into the world before tomorrow. I hear you, man. Go out in your PJs. One of these days, I'm just gonna test my ego. I'm gonna wear the same shirt every day. So if y'all see me wearing the same shirt every day, y'all know what I'm doing. Because y'all see me every day, Monday through Friday at least. Good now, Christine. Welcome in. I am good. Good now, Sue. The need for self-entertainment when I should bring a book instead of my phone. I love it, Liz. Um, I can't remember, were you here day 1? Uh, is that what you've been working on, or is that what you would like to be working on? Good now, Helen. Who else has popped in? Good now, love. No, I just found this. Okay. I couldn't remember. It was too many days ago. Okay, awesome. So then try what this challenge is offering. So when you notice that you're about to entertain yourself, give yourself 10 seconds and see what shifts. See if you're like, oh, wait, book. I like book better. Or at least if you still do that thing, you're doing it mindfully instead of like unconsciously. That's really the whole point. Because when you do things unconsciously, it can bleed over into other areas of your life. So really the biggest thing is to be more mindful of what we're doing. We are run by 95, depending on which source you get it from, 95 to 98% of our subconscious mind, right? And so our brain prefers that because it takes less energy because the brain uses 20% of our energy, right? So um this is why changing habits is hard or can be hard because your brain's like, no, I need to conserve this energy for things that keep me safe. So, um, the idea is just to break up, pattern interrupt the pattern so that you can do that shift. And it won't happen overnight, but the first time you're aware, you'll become more aware each time. And it feels good just to experience that. I always celebrate awareness. If people have been hanging out with me for a minute, they'll come and share what they've become aware of and they're frustrated. I'm like, let's celebrate the awareness because that is the first step to shifting and changing a habit. Does anyone else have anything they want to share? This is a quick session. I didn't schedule it for long because it was really just a quick check-in or um, introduction for anyone who wasn't here on day 1. Y'all gonna have me turn this into a dancing session. Good now, Anna. Anna. Yeah, celebrate the shift, talking, um, to yourself. I like it, Katie. Whatever it takes. I know sometimes when I share things, I'm like, "Hey, that message was also for me." And I'm okay with it. Yeah, man. Just what's next week? Is it the 27th yet? Because 'Cause we'll be dancing. I don't know. Y'all know I don't know what day it is half the time. Let me see. Yep, next Friday. We'll be dancing if you care to join. I still got to move my body. That's on my daily. I love it. I love it, love it. We don't know either. The first emoji is a disco ball. Oh, sorry. Justin already responded. Yeah. So I didn't share how my couple days has been. I have actually been able to not check for messages, or I would catch myself reaching and bring my hand back down. And I'm like, go me. High five myself. Because I'm like, honestly, if it was an emergency, I would get a call. I don't need to, because I was sharing on the first day, I'm like, I love to be hyper responsive because I don't like people waiting on me. And so I check text messages because I don't have the badges, because if I see the badges, I'm really going to check. So I have it to where I don't see the badges, which I think is almost making me check, was making me check even more. But I check so that there's a short period of time between someone messaging me and me replying, because I don't like to take too long to reply. But I'm adopting the concept that if they needed an immediate response, they would actually call me. So good now, Caitlin. Um, so that has also helped kind of curb that habit and not pick up the phone so much. Thank you, Pam. It looks like a boat. I could see that. That's funny because it's so tiny on the phone, right? Yeah, so type disco ball in your, thing, Pam, and you could see a bigger picture of it. Was anyone else here on the day 1 who wanted to share their experience? Caitlin, how did you do over the last couple of days? I forgot what you said you wanted to work on. And anyone who's new here, is there anything you wanna work on over the next couple of days? And if anyone don't know what I'm talking about, the intent of this 5-day challenge is to widen the gap between reflexive activity that you want to shift. So for me, it was picking up and checking the phone every however often. It just felt like a lot. And it may not have been, but it just felt like excessive. And so my intent but with this challenge is when you recognize you're about to do something, a habit that you just do without thinking, give yourself 10 seconds and allow your thinking brain as opposed to your limbic emotional brain, let your thinking brain come on board and actually rationalize what you're doing instead of being just reflexive and doing something. That could be because boredom is my biggest thing. That's what I've noticed. Like I can my, emotional eating, I can eat if I'm bored. I mean, I've done a lot of I gotten rid of a lot of those habits, but that's what I noticed. I would be a bored person to be eating. I'd be bored, I'll pick up my phone. I'm like, why do I need to? And meanwhile, I meditate in silence for 20 minutes twice a day. So I'm like, what is this about? It was just interesting observing myself from the outside. So it could be grabbing food, it could be yelling at someone, it could whatever it is that you notice that you do reflexively and you would prefer that you did not do that. The invitation is to once you catch it, even if you're about to start yelling, once you catch it, give yourself a 10-second pause and see what shifts. And again, if you give yourself that 10-second pause and you still do the thing, you're at least doing it mindfully. You know what you're doing and you kind of more in tune with like you know what the consequences are going to be. Whereas with the limbic brain, you're kind of flying blind and you're just working blindly. I had less snacks and enjoyed food. I did choose to eat more. I love it. For me, finishing my extra meditations, that's why I got the tarot cards, Oracle, which made things a lot of fun. I love it. It's boredom for you too. Nikki says 100%. Yes, reading the New York Times every day before getting up. My poor brain. Oh, my KD, why would you do that to yourself? Good now, Solomon. If I was there, I would come snatch it out your hand. I'd say, with love. That's what I would do. Books helped a ton. It's good to get lost in stories again. I love that. It's okay, Justin. It's all good. Helen says, pause before I choose a screen. Breathe and take a sip of water. It works because I'm asking whether I actually want to look at a screen. I love it, Helen. Did that worked out well for you over these last couple days? I love that. Good now, Solomon. I love that so much. Yeah, Helen shared that on day 1. She's like, breathe, um, and take a sip of water. I was like, I didn't even think about the water piece. I like it. So you're introducing another habit, really, a healthy habit that also slows you down and allows you to be more mindful. Let us be great, y'all. Yes. I haven't seen you say that in so long. Nikki says, thank you, Solomon. I love it. I burned off my phone during yoga and almost forgot to turn it back on. Oh, turned off your phone and almost forgot to turn it back on. I like it. Can I ask what the good now means? Yes, it probably means exactly what you think. I started saying good now probably after I read The Power of Now a couple years ago, but it's because this is right now, this moment is the only moment that matters. This moment feeds the next moment and the next moment. So right now is all we have. I will say, since being on this platform, it has also been helpful for people who are in different time zones. So I don't have to say good morning, good evening, and good afternoon to you all. I can just say good now because now is everybody's time. Books versus news. I should know better. Yes, Justin. I love it. Thank you. Thank you. Helen says, I also am learning I haven't been drinking enough at all. Right? It's a tendency. I notice I drink less when I'm home than I did when I was in Arizona. So I don't know if it's the humidity here that makes it feel like I'm more hydrated. I don't know. But what do you love, Pam? What does Solomon do? The let us be great? Um, yep, present moment greeting. Yep. Oh, you've never heard him say that, Pam? He used to say that all the time. That's why I made a shirt with it on in the merch page. It says, "Let us be great, y'all." Solomon. I love it. All right. So, y'all, those who started on day one, would you like to create a new habit or would you like to continue just working through what you are working on? Motivational books, fictional books, Katie, it will help. Katie knows. Katie, aren't you're a librarian, right? That might be why you don't want to do books. Like hairstylists tired of doing hair when they get home. Contractors don't want to contract on their house. You need to check out the merch page. Yeah, man. Justin, I have a stack of books bedside. Then that would be fun to delve into where the resistance is coming from. Y'all know me. I've never heard this song before. I just put on something new. It's just making me move. This idea of yours, Nicole, I'm going to keep it. I like it. I'm glad. I'm glad it's helpful. That's all I ever want. I just want us living our best lives. Inner mastery. Let's dance. I've got schoolwork to do, so I'm making sure there's no other shares that want to be shared so I can get my mind back in this consciousness and explaining yoga. My prompt. What does it say? I'm like, provide a comprehensive description of the concept of yoga, highlighting its essence and significance in the development of consciousness. That's only the first question. And I'm still writing on that. I just need to stop looking for better news. It's me. Mm, I wonder if you can create the better news. Okay. Pam said, I did something for the first time last night and it worked. Went to bed about 10, got up to go to the bathroom, didn't look at the phone, thanked my brain for waking me up and asked myself, can this wait till the morning? Then I was able to go back to sleep and slept till 6:15. That's amazing, Pam. P.S. Please feel free to call me Nikki, y'all. Will do, love. Will do. It's so funny. Before I called my company Antara Mastery, my company was Be Well with Nikki. And before I did that, no one outside my family called me Nikki. So it was weird hearing all these people calling me Nikki because of my business name. Got the tip from a friend of mine who is cognitive behavioral therapist for insomnia. I love it, Pam. Thank you for sharing that. Yeah, man. Jamie, what's going on with you, mama? You said you should have listened to your mom, and then you got quiet. What do we need to work through with you, babe, before we end this conversation? If anything, of course, you're not required to share more, but the floor is open to all who care to share. You already know it. I feel like you need accountability book club partner or something. Maybe not. Know thyself. You know yourself, Katie. And it's okay if you need accountability partner. Some people function better that way. And if that's the case, I'm sure there are people who I am not good at it. So do not rely on me. But I'm sure there's someone here who would love to be an accountability book partner with you. That is not my area of expertise. Trust me. You'd be like, I'd be an enabler. Good now, YR. I'd be like, it's okay. You got next time, man. Now, accountability and other things, I got you. Self-talk and all that kind of stuff. Dear one, good now. We're actually winding down. I'm trying not to dance. I only have a few hours left before I start getting too sleepy to even think. I am playing music. You can't hear it? No? Can anybody else hear the music? Is it not loud? I had a call that went long. I wanted to get an ounce of the session. Oh, here's an ounce for you. Um, oh, that's funny. How about that? Can y'all hear that? Oh, you know why? Because I'm using this mic. Hold on. Now it might be too loud. Can y'all hear it? Mm-hmm. That's funny. Because I had on this mic and it's not designed for that. Okay. Jamie says, I bought an hourglass so I could physically see how often I think about it. It's kind of working. Not always, but it does sometimes. I'll take the small steps of progress. Jamie! I'll take it too, babe. I love that. I love that. Yes. Cause you know what? It that helps your that helps encourage you in so many ways by taking those small steps and just I'm celebrating you. You go, girl. My confession here will count. I prefer saying, yes, I did that. Thank you, V, for cool vibe. Title, please, says Pam. Let me grab it before it runs out. It's free psychedelic jazz type beat. Sun is a woman. It's a long. I'll put it on the family document page. This one might be a little bit too deep. Kendrick Lamar can be pretty deep. I like this song. Okay. YR. I can't remember if you were here day one, and I'll go through just for anyone who's just joining, like what this 5-day challenge is about. The idea is to increase the gap between something that you do reflexively and mindlessly so that you give yourself a chance to actually reconsider or choose that event as opposed to just doing it reflexively and automatically. Mine personally, when I started this, my goal was to not keep picking up my phone a trillion times a day. Okay. Yeah. So that's what that is. The replay is also on YT on my YT channel. Later, Pam. But yeah, that's the intent. So before you grab that chip, before you about to yell at someone, before you pick up your phone, give yourself 10 seconds. And I love what Helen added to it. She's like 10 seconds, breathe, um, and then drink a sip of water, which is also, I thought that was a beautiful addition. And I got someone on YT, Jamila, just got home, got to practice today. I intentionally left my phone in my bag and engaged with the people around me, even as they mindlessly grab their own phones. You notice that even more when you don't pick up your phone too. I love that, Jamila. Yay. Thank you for sharing. How did that feel? Oh, it's Justin leaving. Later, Justin. Gotta bounce. Okay, got it. Oh, finish drawing. Later. So that's the intent, YR. Is there something that comes to mind that you would like to shift? Dime qué color tú ves. And anyone else too. Is there anything that you would like to, a habit that you'd like to shift? Good now, Vivian. You Joyzy. Hamila says, felt liberating like I broke the matrix hold. Hey. I love it. I love it. Good now, Melissa. Yes, I love that. It does. Laura says, thanks. Yeah, I end up not applying for what is it? Gigs. Oh, okay. And do more content for my business. Good now, Melissa. So what are you so the initial like reflexes to make content instead of applying for gigs, is that what you're saying? Yeah, because content's fun. Applying for gigs and possibly getting a no or having somebody say no or yes or whatever can be, yeah. Okay. So next time you get ready to next time you find yourself making content or about to make content, ask, what am I actually avoiding? Let that 10 seconds be, I'm more focused on working for myself. Yeah. Okay. Well, that's not a bad thing. So what is it that you want to change about that? I'm not looking forward to working with dysregulated folk. Understandable. Understandable. But right now that you're in a place where that is likely what you need to be doing in the moment in this phase of your life. Good now, Felicia. I want to do more of a mix, gig applications and business promotion. Okay. And what are you doing instead of what you want to be doing? Like, what do you find yourself gravitating towards instead of doing what you're supposed to be doing? I end up doing more promotion. Okay. Ciao for now. Need to get some chores done later, Gator. You be at the 7:30 meditation? Awesome. Thank you. Our reluctance to do the thing we want is like the weird evil twin. Yeah, to me, that's like probably equivalent to fear of success. Like, if I do it, what will happen if I start doing well with it or doing well at it? Yeah, yeah. YR, it sounds like you could benefit from, like you could benefit from, so true, Kitty, from like seeing on the other side of both doing it the way you actually want to do it, what does that look like? Because it may be something intuitively that you're like, this doesn't make sense if I do it this way. So I would just kind of dig into what about the way you're doing things is beneficial or not beneficial. That's where I would start. Good now, Margaret. All right. So if you're just joining, we're actually closing out. CG says, so interesting. I'm a resistant to making content for my business. It feels like work, but doing the things I enjoy is what I prefer to do. I need to work on content and decided to cook instead. If I'm doing dishes, I know I'm avoiding something. CG, there may be something else behind that making content that you're resisting. It's not the making content piece of it. It could be the result of making that content. Potentially, I would suggest digging into that. I think I've tried so many ways to gain a hug and nothing is working. A gig. Okay. That's what I thought. I was like, no, it's not a hug. I'm sure there's plenty of people who hug you. So I have been by default working on my own brand. Mm. I've worked with a couple people who have been trying to get jobs and they kept or gigs or whatever, and they're not getting them. And then ultimately it's because they don't want to work for someone. So that energy of that that energy of like I really don't want to work for someone was blocking their ability to land a gig. However, in working with them, I was like, well, let's focus on what you actually want to do. And that has resulted in now she barely has time to work with me because she's got clients. So I would say it's okay. Normally, my brain isn't my fan today because normally I can make out beyond the autocorrect. So, oh, yes, I don't want to work for anyone. Workplace has been a site of harm. Yeah. So that's why you're not. working towards getting a gig. Like your nervous system is like, nope, unsubscribe, don't want to do it. Let's do everything we can to not do that. So it is possible to do it without it being a place of harm, but it would take some work. That's the kind of work I do. I'm not resistant to writing. It's social media content I don't really enjoy. I don't enjoy social media surprisingly, but it's a constant lingering thing in the back of my mind that I know I need to place focus on. I would question if you actually need to place focus on that. When I s- like if your main platform is IT, focus on IT. Like I stopped. If y'all have seen my insight, I mean my IG, like the only thing that shows up there for the most part is if someone posts something and tags me, or I'll just share stuff or repost like whatever that thing is. I can't remember last time I actually made new content. 'Cause I was like, what I'm not about to do is try to chase all these, "This is what you gotta do, what you gotta do." You being a pure manifestor, you already don't have a whole lot of energy. You don't have the sacral center defined. So, it's like, the best question is, what's the best use of my energy? Because if you're divided too much, then the potency is less in whatever it is, all the things that you're doing. Unless you're managing, that's how you're designed. But if you're a pure manifestor or anything else, like it's most important to solidify at least one thing first. And then if the other things make sense to come on board, do that. But you might just be spreading yourself too thin. It's me stepping into prioritizing me. I get it. I get it. I love it, KD. You just like you're coaching yourself through us right now. I love it. Yeah, I did loads of workshops, career coaching, and more. Nothing is landing. CG, I get it. I work with folks all the time to repurpose what they already have. Thank you, Nikki. Word. And yes, I've decided to focus on single platform, but even on it, I still need to promote better. Do you? You're a manifester. The people who are supposed to show up are going to show up. Good now, Carolyn. I would just define, see what do you mean by promote? Because if you're coming from right, follow your joy, y'all. I love it. Thank you, Nikki. Oh snap. I'm a managing. Of course you are, Hamila. CG, reach out. We can have a chat. Yeah, you know what? You're right. Yeah. It's like, because a lot of times I find we're going by other people's definition of promote, of whatever, whatever. So it's like take a step back and ask yourself these questions from your own perspective. Use the knowledge that you've gained, but what is in alignment with you? Thank you for reminding me of that. You're welcome. Okay, YR, thank you for the invitation. Yeah. Yep. Good now, Poppy. I love doing on the spot coaching. Notice the resistance and ask yourself, what is this resistance about? It's probably out of alignment. And there's probably another way or a more aligned way to get to accomplish what you're trying to accomplish. And the challenge with pure manifestors too, people try to, for one, it's only what 8% of y'all, and people are they instead of when they coach you, they try to coach you the way they would coach other people instead of just giving you something to ponder on and take your own and get your own guidance from directly from source like you normally do. Similar, your selective marketing is important. Just discern which tools are best for your business style. That part too, yeah. Yes, systems have us thinking there is a way. You are the way. Exactly. Camila says we got to get out of the traditional way of attacking things. It doesn't work for spiritual folks. I see it, i.e., grinding. Yes, yes, Jamila. Right. You meant CG. Okay. I mean, it worked. Facts, facts, facts. It is true, Jamila. All right. I hope this has been helpful, supportive, a little far left from what the intent was, but I always know that what occurs is what was needed in that moment, and I am honored to be here and serve. Think I need to um What are you saying, Helen? Unfry. Okay. Unfry. Oh, okay. Unfry my nervous system before I start making any decisions. Yeah, don't make a decision from a fried nervous system. It was appreciated. I'm glad. Very, Katie. Good. I'm glad. I'm glad it was helpful. You got this, Helen. Putting my socks and boots on. Hey, you're getting out the house. I love it. Awesome sauce. Well, this has been a pleasurable conversation as always with you all. You're so beautiful. I love you all. Thank you. Nice accountability check-in. Thank you, V. um, so we have one more of these on whatever day because I forgot that today was today. Monday, so Tuesday evening. You are too, Nicole. Thank you. Toodles, good people. You too, YR. YR, step into your power. You know what it's supposed to look like. Just do that. Yes, so Tuesday evening we'll have one more check-in. You're welcome, Helen. I love us. Me too, Katie. Um, so choose a reflex that you would like to unreflex and give yourself a 10-second pause over the next couple of days, and then we'll check in on Tuesday, see how it went for you. And also CG and YR, if you want to check in on those things, feel free. Jamie, also continue celebrating you. KD, I'm glad you're getting up. And Helen, drink that water. And every time I sip, I'm gonna think about Helen. Every time I drink my water. Thank you all for being here. Thank you for showing up for you. I always will always celebrate it. Celebrate you for showing up for you, because in so doing, you are showing up for the world, and I could ask for nothing more. It feels weird doing it without my balloons. I'm gonna have to do the balloons. Sorry. Celebrating you for showing up for you, because in so doing, you are showing up for the world, and I could ask for nothing more. Jai Guru Dev. A victory to the greatness in you. May you all create the most amazing now moments. Until I see you next time, make every moment count. Thank you. I appreciate you. Gratitude. Thank you, Hamila. It means so much that you popped in over here. I love it. And I'm glad I had the window to where I can actually see the chat, because I always forget to bring it forward. So thank you for being here. And I will let's see you tomorrow if you do the long sit. We got a long sit tomorrow. So yeah, and thank you for anyone else who has also popped in on other platforms. I appreciate you. I hope it was supportive and helpful, and I'll see you around. Ciao for now.